pitch to James. James avoids the first tackler, but not the second. They get it from behind. Loss of about 1.5 yards. Right now, let's go back to our 10-man front right now. Knutson will hit this at the 28-yard line. Snap, place, hit, and not going to get there this time either. Short and left. And Fresno State dodges another bullet.
I believe they got a piece of that one over the top, which was a ball that must have been kicked very low. Knutson just not getting that ball off the turf well, and a lot of kickers don't like kicking on this field turf.
I think it might have been Logan Mankins who got a piece of it. You're right. And so Fresno State again, I mean, they are really disruptive in the kicking.
They sure are, and they seem to be in this young kicker's head, and he's pushing his hand like, hey, they got a piece of it. Well, they got a piece of it, Evan, because you kicked it so low. You got to get that ball up, especially when you have jumpers behind the line of scrimmage.
The tailback. In motion comes Reed. And out of the backfield, here's someone on a swing pass. 30, outside 35, 40, and got about 12 of it back as he got to the 42, maybe the 43-yard line. Nice blocking by the tight end, Duncan Reed. Play here for the Bulldogs. They've not generated a first down on their own yet in this game. Pinniger going to throw. He's in trouble. Now he'll run. And he'll get the first down. Midfield 45 to the 40. 35, 30, and finally dragged down inside the 25-yard line. So a busted play turns out to be the biggest play of the day for the Bulldogs.
And sometimes that's what a quarterback needs. Sometimes a quarterback needs a busted play like that. Something just to get the team going. He's got to improvise out there. He knows the team hasn't gotten a first down other than penalties. Pinniger's looking. Finally, he just makes the decision, eludes that tackler. He gets the ball in the right arm. A lot of people don't like seeing the ball switch when you're downfield, but hey, what are you going to do? This guy's trying to make a play. Little high step in there, switches the ball, and Jimmy Newell finally catches up with him. Let's see if this gives Pinniger some juice in this drive.
We'll tell you about it a little bit more after this play. Stanback this time gives him a straight handoff to James. Nothing doing. As Garcia stops him. Well, we talked about playing a little quarterback poker here. The 49ers are impressive folks.
Did he make that team?
Yes, he did.
I knew he would.
Intercepted, and this is going to be a touchdown. Picked off by James Sanders, and Fresno State is on the board just like that.
This is a young quarterback. James Sanders was pressured by Booker. The nose tackle got up in there. He was on top of him. James Sanders just took that ball right out of the sky. Stanback threw it right to him. That might have been the easiest catch of the day for him.
Pause this time on the option, and he is wrapped up right now by Claude Sanders. What a play by Sanders.
Sanders is playing a heck of a game so far. He's had a batted pass. He's had a quarterback bury, and there he is versus the option. Pause doesn't quite have, you see, the explosiveness that Stanback has in the option, but you can't be one-dimensional with either of those quarterbacks. Gilbertson has really got to play both systems with that, and you see Sanders flying in there and just physically making the tackle, smothering Pause. Pause went down very wisely. Sometimes you can stay up in those situations, but you don't want to.
Stopped on the incomplete pass. Frederick goes to the far side. Pause rolls to his right. Going to throw. Steps out. Throws. Intercepted. And once more it is Dials. And Dials is going to get this back to the 39-yard line. There are 13 seconds left. And now Fresno State will have a chance here. Today, they got to get this play off. And they just do. Here comes a blitz this time. Pinniger going to air it out. And it is caught this time by Williams, and Williams is out of bounds at the 10-yard line. He just hung it up there, and Paul Williams came back and got it. 44 yards. McDonald comes in motion. Pinniger going to throw. Looks to the end zone. Slam. Caught. Touchdown. Joe Fernandez on the catch, and a 12-yard score, and the Bulldogs have gone on top.
Perfectly executed slant play you see there, Barry. Joe Fernandez, son, of course, of Swervin' Mervin Fernandez, only 5'10", only 165 pounds, but he's got 4.3 speed. They say he's got the best hands on the team. Run the slant right inside the safety, makes the catch, takes a punishing blow for it. That's a touchdown for Fresno State forever.
That was a big one. Second down and 10. Pause, play fake. Look out! James Sanders just didn't give Casey Pause a breath.
say they like to bring Sanders off the edge. Wow, did he time that up perfectly. You see him coming on the blitz from the outside. Times up the snap. Pause never saw him coming. Somebody's got to have that backside. That can't be on pause.
Two ways at once. There's a pitch this time and a reversal. Here's Frederick again at the 40. And there's a, looked like a clip to me, and he stopped all the way back at the 38-yard line. The flag does come in. I have to think that that's a clip against Washington, but what do I know?
It's a clip, and he blocked him right into him. It wasn't a good clip. He blocked Marshall right into Fredericks on the play. We said that Fredericks was going to get involved a little bit.
Second down and 9. McDonald in motion. Play fake. Pettigrew going to throw. Got a man. It's caught this time by Fernandez. First down. Bulldogs at the 36-yard line. Husky Stadium here in Seattle. 4-point ball game. And there's a fumble. Ball's loose. Picked up by Fresno State. And it's going to be a touchdown for Brian Morris on the first snap of the final period. And again, kind of a rookie mistake.
That's an exchange problem between the quarterback and the running back. Could have been Stanback, could have been James in that situation.
Gilby can only look on and say, what happened?
Well, it was a fake.
Yeah, it was going to be an option. I think Stanback was going to either keep it or throw it. And he just dropped it. Brad Morris, thank you very much.
It was a fake to that backup fullback, and Morris just gets that thing, and it's a gift, takes it into the end zone, and that's a touchdown.
That's a couple of gifts that the Huskies have given the Fresno State Bulldogs. They've given them 2 scores.
You beat down Davis. Now they ended the streak.
151 in a row, and that was it. Here's Corey Pause throwing, intercepted. Off the hands of the intended receiver and right into the hands of James Sanders. There's another gift.
I don't know how much you can blame Pause for that one. That's just one of those tip balls. Throw it over the middle. Ball gets tipped. Everybody in the stadium that has purple on is cringing.
Here's a look at it, and that...
Oh, it was a high ball for Frederick. Bad ball by Pause.
Well, there's going to be a lot of talk about the Washington quarterback situation here, I'm sure, in the coming week. Bulldogs with the first down at the 29-yard line. They go out of the I formation. Second down, I beg your pardon, and 9 yards to go. Give again is to Wright. He's got a gap at the 20, the 15, a foot race. He's in. Touchdown, Bulldogs, and they've busted this one open. Well, we kept talking about Dwayne Wright, and this time he showed the goods.
They line up in that 2 tight end set, and Fresno State had to have that kill mentality. Washington is flailing. This game is up for the taking. Lobendon, who's been a star all day, misses the tackle in the hole. Wright takes it to the end zone. Huge play by Fresno State. Now they look like the team we expected to see in the first half. They've taken advantage of the opportunities Washington has afforded them. Mind before making the tackle. Marshall did a great job on that play not to.
6 defensive backs for Fresno State. Pause, running for his life now under hot pursuit, and he is just swallowed up by Claude Sanders. I mean, that's the second time Sanders has just run down Casey Pause.
Looked like a WWF move that he pulled on Casey right there. Just jumped up, both hands in the air, kind of spread his legs apart, and just like you said, Barry, swallowed him up. Looks a little like Jimmy the Superfly Snuka there. Look at that.
Full takedown. Straight back Pause. They come off the edge. Pause throws, intercepted. Picked off by Marshall. Marshall down to sideline midfield. He's got Pause to beat, and he beats him easily. And Fresno State is going to have its 3rd defensive touchdown of the game. 75 yards.
Wow.
And they'll get an excessive celebration penalty, which I hate.
You hate the fact that they call the penalty, or you hate the taunting?
I hate the fact they call that penalty. I think you should let kids celebrate. Come on. They're college kids.
You got a 75-yard touchdown return by a sophomore quarterback, Richard Marshall. You can bet he is going to be excited. And what they tell you to do in college football or any football team is when you score a touchdown, celebrate with your teammates.
He just stepped right in front of that one. Yep.
Was intended for Williams. Marshall steps right in front of him, gives a little bit of a dead leg to Casey Paws. Casey Paws no match for Marshall's speed. Marshall takes it in the end zone. Let's see how hard he clowns here on the old celebration if he deserved the flag. Well, you can't unbutton the helmet. You can't unbutton the helmet. They get mad about that. And he did the little hip pose, but that wasn't that bad. I've seen worse celebrations. They are the biggest ticket in that area. They got a lot of pride.
Well, that's what that green V is on the back of their helmets. That's to say we are from the greatest agricultural area in the United States, the San Joaquin Valley, and that's what we play for. We're not about the city of Fresno. We're about the whole San Joaquin Valley. Well, I think the San Joaquin Valley has a lot to be proud of in this team. And you know what? The other thing that strikes me, P, is that I'm not sure we've seen the best of Fresno State yet.
No, certainly not, especially not in that first half. Offensively, this is a team that just didn't